Hello everyone. So, if you have been preparing for mobile development interviews, you probably noticed something. There's tons of content on coding rounds, but when it comes to mobile system design, there's barely any clear, structured material out there. I have been there sitting in an interview, and the interviewer asked me to design an app, and my brain is going, where do I even start? That's why in this video, I'm going to give you a simple 5-step framework you can apply to any mobile system design question, whether they ask you to design WhatsApp, Swiggy, or a ride hailing app. I will also give you real examples for each step so you will know exactly what to say and in what order. So let's get started. So, step 1 is understand the problem and scope. The main goal behind this step is to make sure you and the interviewer are on the same page. So, how to do it? We need to ask clarifying questions before diving in. We should not assume requirements, but we should ask them and set the boundaries there. For example, if you are asked to design an Instagram like app, you should not start drawing boxes and arrows immediately. First, ask, do we need to support for video or only for image? You should not assume, okay, I will design an app that supports video only. We need to ask interviewer that. And questions like, is this a global app or limited to one region? Do we need real time notification? What's expected user base in the first year? Now, once you have the data, you know what to do and for whom we are building the application. Now we can move to the next step. So the next step is a high level design. So the goal in this step is to present a simple architecture to show you understand the big picture. Once you know what you're building, define how your app will talk to the backend. This is like creating a contract between client and the server. In our Instagram example, you might have APIs like upload photo API to upload a new photo or a video, feed API to fetch the latest post for users timeline, like API, comment API. So we have a lot of API for all the functionalities, for all the work that we are doing. So in this step, we will decide whether to send data in JSON, protocol buffers or another format and agree on what responses will look like. Let's take example of Instagram. So at a high level, we will have a mobile client and a backend API layer. An application server will be there to handle the requests and a database to store user profile and posts. And also we will be requiring a CDN for fast content delivery. So what a CDN is? A CDN is a group of servers. Let's say CDN for Instagram is like having a photo storage in many cities. Like when you open your Instagram, your photos and videos come from the server closest to you, so they can load faster and app feels very smooth. Now in step 3, we have to design a high-level client architecture. Now let's map out how your app is structured. Think of it like a blueprint showing how different parts will connect and work together. Now let's take example of Instagram. In Instagram, we have a UI layer which has screens like feed, stories, profiles, and explore page. And apart from UI layer, we have business logic layer which will handle things like ordering posts in the feed, applying filters, and managing likes or comments before sending them to the server. And then we have a network layer. What network layer will do? It will communicate with Instagram's APIs to fetch posts, upload photos, videos, update likes, and sync messages. So all these 3 layers, we have network layer, business logic layer and UI layer. So all these 3 layers will work together so user always sees the latest content instantly. Now we have step 4, that is design deep dive. Here's where you go into the details. So pick 2 or 3 important parts of your design, maybe caching, offline support or security, and explain them deeply. This is your chance where you can shine in the interview and choose your areas, whatever you are strong in. For our app, you might deep dive into caching, like store feed thumbnails and story previews locally for faster load, or provide offline support. We can also provide offline support. In offline support, we can show cached feed and message in read-only mode. And for security, we can use progressive image or video loading. So now in step 5, if there is time, you can wrap up by summarizing your main decisions, like discussing the edge cases, like talking about how the system can scale in future. This shows you think beyond just the basic requirements. And that's it. The 5-step framework for mobile system design interviews with real examples. Use this structure and you will sound confident and organized. If this helped, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech interview tips. Thank you.